family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give my video a big thumbs up, and share. That way it'll help to notify others that we are here. And how many of you all know that's so important? Because we in the alternative independent Black media are the counter voice to the voice of the massive multi-billion-dollar years old media apparatus of the oppressive class. And so we've got a whole lot of ground to make up, but you can help us when you share the broadcast. For that, we say thank you so very much, family. Now, you all perhaps by now have seen recently the debate that just took place, rigged debate is what I'm saying, and what I believe that took place between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. I'm going to reserve my comments on that for another time. But prior to that, you all know that she went for a very long time before holding any substantive interviews with the press. In fact, this piece that I'm reading from some days back from Fox News, actually the headline says 52 days. Kamala Harris has yet to do a formal press conference since emerging as Democratic nominee. Again, this article is a few days old by now, but it says this. Vice President Kamala Harris has gone 52 days as a presumptive and now official Democratic nominee for president without holding an official press conference. She and former President Trump met on Tuesday at the ABC News presidential debate. Under pressure to sit down for a substantive interview after weeks of stonewalling, Harris finally ended her interview drought last month when she was joined by running mate Tim Walz for a pre-taped piece with CNN's Dana Bash last Thursday in Georgia that was a far cry from a traditional press conference. Anyone who wants to lead the free world should be able to handle questions from the press. That's a quote from conservative influencer Tim Young told Fox News Digital. If Kamala can't handle real questions from the press, she absolutely can't handle negotiation with foreign leaders. Of course, that is true. There's more to this piece than that. But I just wanted to remind you that before she actually sat down, I wanted to give you a bit of a time frame there. That's absolutely outrageous. We have normalized and so lowered the bar for both Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, prior to that, Joe Biden, and even previous presidential candidates. And to be honest, your government leaders in general, your lawmakers in general, your policymakers in general, we have so lowered the bar to where we don't demand that they meet with us. We don't demand that they answer to us. We don't demand that they speak to us. We understand that Kamala Harris has just released her formal official policy positions on her website just a bit before the, I want to say about a day or so approximately, give or take, before the debate. That is absolutely outrageous. It is outrageous because that's them letting you know, that's her letting you know that she doesn't even have to tell you what she plans to do. That in this quote unquote free world, this democratic nation, you just go along and you hang on and I'll tell you when I feel like telling you. That's absolutely disrespectful for people that are supposed to be a democracy and self-governing. Now, I want you to keep all of that in mind while you watch this brief clip that took place a few days back of Kamala Harris a few days back when she was boarding Air Force Two. I believe it was Air Force Two. Yes, because she's the VP. Watch this clip. Okay, do you see this actress? Do you see this theater? Don't confuse and say that your government leaders are doing a great job because they have mastered a script. They've mastered their acting roles. That's exactly what she did here at the time of this particular clip over weekends. At the time that I'm airing this, I'm not sure exactly when it officially aired, but at the time I'm looking at this, it's been over a week since this particular video went out. Where notice in the video, she greets the military. She throws up a half-hearted gesture to the press, ignores them while they're calling out to her. She clearly has a visible earpiece with the string Again, this is all acting because the media they want you to pick this up. They want you to have a visual that she's on the phone. Like she didn't know that this was going to happen when she was driving up to the plane. You all know, just like I know, that it does not seem plausible or intelligent for you to jump to the conclusion or to think for 1 second that she did not know, as is protocol, that the press would be there, that you should be accountable to answering the press question and to be available for them for that brief few seconds. Talk black to me, somebody. That was absolutely knowable, and to absolutely avoid them at all costs, because she is a disaster when she opens her mouth. And every time she opens up her mouth in the past, and every time she sat down with the press, she's made a fool of herself. Her numbers went down, her support went down, and it became less likely that she would be chosen for whatever position. That's her history. But what's so outrageous about this, what's so disrespectful, to be accountable to the people that put you in office, that you want to vote for you. She didn't just have the earpiece in her ear, y'all, with the string. She wanted the string there so that the visual would show and pick up that she was on her phone. She didn't have a modern earbud without the string. But notice that when she got to the top of the stairs, she had the nerve to put her phone to her left ear. Y'all, did you see that? That's how you know she's full of it, because she had the earpiece. Well, she wanted you to believe that she was talking on the phone with her earpiece. And then she slipped up with her acting job, messed it up so bad that she turned around and put the actual phone up to her ear. Y'all, this is crazy. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below, family. My name is Vicki Dillard. We're going to hold these politicians accountable. We're going to call them out at every turn. And we're going to hold their feet to the fire, because they're supposed to be accountable to us. And we're not going to let up. My name is Vicki Dillard. I teach so many powerful spiritual principles. People from around the world are getting unbelievable breakthroughs in my school at the Vicki Dillard Mystery School at VickiPlanet.com. That's my website. You can join there. Be sure to check me out at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKIPlanet.com, VICKIPlanet.com. Share the broadcast. I can't wait to